News coming in right now amid stormy Parliament session. India Netas, that is the India Alliance Netas, chair key huddle. In fact, opposition netas are meeting before the Parliament session today. Remember, there's already a BJP parliamentary party meeting which is currently underway inside Parliament. And meanwhile, here are opposition netas on your screens from the 26 parties that in fact came together to form the India Alliance, who are also strategizing ahead of the session commencing. So expect a very session over there. Expect pressure on the centre. Prime Minister on the Rahul Gautam is joining me over the phone line right now. Rahul, we can see pictures coming in from that opposition huddle which is currently underway inside Parliament. In fact, we can see Raghav Chadha speaking very animatedly in that meeting, clearly because the AAP has lost one member of Parliament during this session, with Sanjay Singh being suspended for the rest of the session.
Well, this is a very crucial meeting that is happening, at the office of LOP Rajya Sabha, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, and in fact, all the parties who are part of opposition camp are participating in this meeting. Now, remember, this is third meeting in less than 4 days of Parliament session, and this only shows that how opposition is now recalibrating its strategy as to how they can corner the government, on issue of Manipur. We've been informed that the suspension of AAP MP Rajya Sabha, Mr. Sanjay Singh, is also likely to be discussed, among the parties, and then they're going to take up the same issue with the chair as well. We all know that how the four managers of the government is also trying to reach out to the opposition camp in order to break the impasse which is prevailing in both the houses of the parliament. But the opposition camp has made it very clear that nothing short of a Prime Minister's statement would be enough on this issue, given the fact that this issue demands, immediate attention from the highest office of the country, and therefore they will be insisting again that Prime Minister should come and address both the houses of the Parliament. On the other hand, the government has already made it very clear that they're ready to discuss this issue, and a senior minister would be briefing both the houses. So you can expect that the opposition would be recalibrating its strategy. At the same time, they would be bringing in more issues to corner the government in this monsoon session.
Okay. Rahul Gautam there reporting from Delhi on that very crucial meeting which is currently underway inside the LOP's office in Parliament. Rahul Gautam, of course, continues to be with us. Rahul, this is going to be extremely crucial because both sides seem very adamant on their positions. The government is very clear that they're not going to allow for a statement of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister will make no statement on Manipur inside the House. It will only be the Home Minister who will reply to any discussion. Again, the opposition, of course, insisting that suspend all business immediately, hold a discussion. But before that, the Prime Minister has to make a statement. So the logjam likely to continue. Okay, we'll try and reconnect with my colleague Rahul Gautam. Those pictures, of course, on your screens of the two meetings that are currently underway inside Parliament. On the right-hand side of your screens, you can see Prime Minister there walking in earlier this morning for the BJP Parliamentary Party meeting. That meeting is still underway. We expect that the Prime Minister would have a few words of advice for the BJP parliamentarians ahead of the session commencing. This is, of course, a meeting that happens every week as far as the BJP strategy for the week is concerned during Parliament session. This, of course, is the first such meeting that's happening during the monsoon session of Parliament, where the BJP, of course, will strategize as to how they will counter the opposition as it continues to disrupt proceedings in both houses of Parliament, demanding a statement from the Prime Minister on the Manipur violence. And remember, the opposition, of course, on the other hand, is adamant on their demand that the Prime Minister make a statement. So on both sides, Rahul, with both of them digging their heels in as to how they stand as far as the discussion on the Manipur crisis is concerned, unlikely that there's going to be any resolution anytime soon.
Rightly pointed out that it seems that both opposition and treasury benches, they are sticking to their demands. On one hand, opposition camp is insisting that Prime Minister should come and brief both the House and apprise them about what is the present situation in Manipur and what steps our government has taken in order to mitigate the situation. On the other hand, the government is saying that it is ready to take up the Manipur issue, provided there is decorum and order in the House. And in fact, they are also accusing opposition of running away from discussion merely because of the fact that their stance would be exposed in states like Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and West Bengal. So clearly, opposition and treasury benches are holding the ground firmly, and obviously this is resulting in an impasse between opposition and government because of the fact that this is the fourth day, and it is expected that today also we're going to witness ruckus in both the houses as opposition is going to come armed with issues like Manipur, women's safety, and you can expect that opposition would be again raising these issues. On the other hand, the government is still trying to bring consensus and trying to reach out to the opposition camp.